Everybody can join in here. 1 second, please. Do 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 do. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good, good, good. All right. Well, I hope everybody had a great trading day today. And a little bit of chop there in the market today, but it's been an interesting past couple weeks. With the holiday weeks, a lot of times everything just chops. But I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the new SPACs. Maybe it's we've been seeing a lot of action. So in some individual names, so really cool stuff there. Today we are going to be continuing our conversation and wrapping up, really, because it's a short week this week. So a continuing conversation on day trading great setups, and today we're going to talk about one of my favorites, which is the 15 orb reversal. So a couple examples that we're going to point out there today, but before we get started, everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good, good, good. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to check and see where we left off with the market here today, and then we're going to take a look at the futures and see what they're up to or down to here this evening, and see what they might be setting up going in tomorrow morning, and then we're going to take a look at the topic, and then we'll go through questions and chart requests. So let's get started. All right, so SPX, up about 5 points today. Monthly chart still looking pretty good. Remember, we had an inside month right here. We pushed above that inside month, and we're just getting that follow through off of that. Could turn into, tomorrow's the last day of the month, could turn into a possible doji sandwich. We might see a measure move to the upside after that. We'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll get some fresh flows coming into the new year, which could be exciting. But so far, the weekly chart's a little bit upper shadow here. We tagged all-time highs and kind of putting it, finishing with an upper shadow there. But yes, tomorrow could be very, very interesting. So today, NR7 inside day. What does that mean? It means it's the narrowest range, NR, narrow range, 7, right? Which means the narrowest range in 7 days, right? Oh, actually here, 2.25, 14.25. Might have been just an NR4. I might have missed that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we're good. Yeah, NR7 inside day. Also Harami too. So again, possibly a little contraction to expansion, or we might just get another choppy day tomorrow. So we'll see. Could be interesting either way. We're still looking at an impulsive move up. We're riding up the channel. We're over the ADMA. Still defending the gap, but the past couple days have seen some impulsive downside moves. But we'll see if they try to work to the upside. If we take the inside day up, maybe we'll get some momentum going into tomorrow. So good stuff there. Let's take a look at the intraday price action day. So mostly chop for the majority of the day, but we did get a little bit of a triangle breakdown here. So you can see. got us looking a little bit short here on the short side. A couple stocks kind of pushing their way down here too. A lot of lower shadows here. SPX was really tough today. S&P futures were tough today. These are the levels that we provide to our members for each market open. So you can see once we finally broke yesterday's closing level right here in this daily pivot, right, we did get to the next levels down, which is pretty cool. So good stuff there as well. So let's take a look at the futures and see what we're looking at here this evening. So we're up about 4 points here on the ES. Looks like we're grinding our way up right here. I like the double bottom. A little bit of a 2B reversal-ish right here. So once it got over that level, right, we started to work our way up. So let's see how that holds throughout the rest of the evening, and how that goes going in tomorrow. So we'll put a little geometric line right here and see how that holds. We got a couple other geometric lines here and here that we're kind of breaking out of here this evening. So so far so good, looking pretty good. Let's see if that can hold going into tomorrow morning. So good stuff. All right, well, let's take a look here and see about the topic. So today we're going to be wrapping up our conversation around day trading great setups. So to this week we've been talking about some things that I really like to look at intraday that really kind of hone me in on day trading names that are looking to go, right. We looked at volume reversals, right, volume breakouts, and today we're looking at 15 orb reversals. And in particular, what I like to see, excuse me, with a 15 orb reversal is an inside 15 that closes above the 15 orb low for reversal to the upside. We're pretty much just looking for longs. You can't see them on the short side, but a lot of times these are great dip buy opportunities. And I'll show you what I mean. So the 15 orb, for anybody who's new and joining us in here, excuse me 1 second. For anybody new joining us here, the orb, right, is your opening range bar, right? Your opening range breakout, right? So that's your opening range. So for the 15, I look at the 15-minute chart, right? So the 15-minute chart defines the opening range on an intraday day trading time basis. And what we do is we use those levels as key levels, right? And so a lot of times we can see they're key levels, right? So we look for reversals off of those. So one of the things I like off of that is an inside 15 that reverses off of that 15 orb. So let's take a look at some examples here. I really have two important ones here that I kind of want to show you. So let's take a look. So I've got the ES pulled up right here. Let's look at NVIDIA today. So NVIDIA did this today. So remember, so 15 orb reversal, right? So here, these lines right here, as you can see, these lines right here, as you can see, the green line and the red line, these are your 15 orb lines. Why? Because your first 15-minute candle right here has a high and a low, which defines your 15 orb range, your opening range bar. Right? And so you can see here, this becomes a very important level of interest. And once we break out of that level, that opening range, right, you see NVIDIA gave a really good move. But you can see here, a very nice move on NVIDIA was this inside 15 right here after a pullback. Right? So this is where we look for dip buys. And this inside 15 was right off of this 15 orb level right here. I know it's a little bit confusing there with the, that's actually the 60 anchor from yesterday, which was also a key level. But what a nice reversal off that inside 15 to work its way up. Right, so a couple things we look at, right, that we want to see is we want to see some continuation. We don't necessarily have to jump in after this, right? So a lot of times we like to look for some confirmation, maybe some increased volume on a green candle like this one, and then we can see that moved its way up really, really nicely here. Again, I love these. Boeing likes to do these a lot. Tesla used to like to do these all the time. Let's take a look at another example. Let's look at Amazon this week. This is beautiful. So we used Amazon for a couple examples, right? One of them was its volume breakout this week, but check out what happened here at the bottom of the 15 orb range. Beautiful, beautiful stuff here. This was back on the 28th here, just a couple days ago. Right, look at that 15, inside 15 candle right here, right at the 15 orb low, and then boom, broke out right off of that for a nice reversal to the upside, and just incredible continuation to the upside. I love these setups. They give us great moves, and we try to look for these intraday to look for strength following the inside 15 candle to try to push us up to our next levels above. So really, that's all I have to say about this. I mean, just look for those inside 15s at the 15 orbs. Let's see if they make sense. Like I said, Boeing likes to do it a lot. If I go back here and I try to show you, if we go back, none this week, but let's go back like 30 days here and see if we can spot one of these reversals on it. Boeing loves to do these. Let's see. Here. Did we get one on this day? Let's take a look. No, that was just a big breakout candle on this one. Here's a good one right here. Decent little move. Inside 50 that closed right at the 15 orb high right here for a decent move. Didn't get a huge move up, but you did get a higher low on that and continue to work its way up. And then not too much here on Boeing this week, but I tell you, sometimes this thing just loves to do it. So some good moves there. But definitely something to keep on your radar and a great move. So take a look at NVIDIA, go back and look at NVIDIA, and go back and look at Amazon, just so you can see examples of those. Look at the strength that followed those. You can go to the lower term time frames to try to find some entries. So good stuff there. Well, at this point, if anybody has any questions or chart requests, please feel free to put those in the chat window, and we'll get through as many as we can and try to wrap up as early as possible so we can all get a good night's sleep and have another awesome trading day tomorrow. So good stuff. So Michael, what's going on? Yo, what's happening? Good to see you. Thanks for making it. So let's take a look. So let's go to the daily chart here. And let's see, you've got J&J, pre-market ABC pattern, beautiful 2x calls, nice. Well, you got your move on that one. So good job on that. J&J, it is what it is. Anyway, nice doji reversal to the upside. Good find on that one. GHSI might have gotten some follow through. Yeah, I would say it did. That was incredible on that. Nice. 30 cents. This thing's got another double on that one. Fantastic on that one. And then PLTR. Yeah, PLTR was pretty strong today. At the open, I think it was a quick drop, right? Wasn't it? Let's go back to the 5-day 15-minute right here. Let's go here. There we go. Yeah, quick drop again, but nice dip buy right there for a good move on PLTR. Yeah, we like this one too. Here's your inside 5 here at the 15 orb high for a nice breakout on this one. This is a good move on PLTR today. And then MViz, let's take a look. So Microvision. Let's take a look. See how they're doing here on the daily chart. Yeah, so MViz, a little bit of upper shadow here at the ADMA, so a little bit of caution off of that one. But descending steep triangle bull reckoning of the cards. I like it. Yeah, let's see if we can reverse its way to the upside. Nice find on that one. And ARCG, yeah, definitely good find on that one too. Great stuff. ARCG with a little bit of follow through there, and then of course the inside day. Let's see how that holds off of that one. Good stuff there. Nice job. Mike, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, let's take a look at MP. Nice. So MP, yeah, nice push up right here. It filled the gap. It's still below the ADMA, so a little bit of caution off of that one. Looks like it's up a little bit here after hours. So let's see if I can get a little bit of follow through on that one. So nice job there. And then CCL off the inside day. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, it's possible on this one. A little declining volume right here, but you got earnings coming up, so maybe it'll ramp up there for a little bit of an earnings run for you. Again, see if it breaks over that inside day high and gives you the move. So good stuff there on CCL. I love it. Good stuff. Neo, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, let's take a look at Neo. Yeah, so Neo, great stuff today, guys. This is one of our long ideas from last night. Nice little overnight here. Got some nice follow through. Actually gave us a pretty decent gap up here. Consolidated for a little bit and gave a good push here and moving a little bit more after hours right here. So it's starting to poke its head above that geometric line. So definitely want to keep an eye there. Nice one to Neil. And Shirley sent a few in via email. So Shirley, if you're watching, I hope you're doing great. Disney, again, great push today. Bit of an upper shadow here to close, but it did have some nice volume here this morning. Disney acting like it was a FANG stock here today, but at the open, and then just kind of calmed down after that. But really, really cool stuff there. Of course, J&J, great breakout candle on that one through the geometric level, and kind of doing its thing here. So nice push on Johnson & Johnson. Let's see that, Michael. Great minds think alike. I love it. KSS. Yeah, I wanted to trade KSS today. It had an upgrade, I think, this morning. And I tried to get in it, and we looked at it at the open. I mean, there's just no options on it. It was just blah. It used to actually be a little more tradable. So, but anyway, it did take the inside day up and make a nice move on KSS. EEM, let's take a look. EM, yeah, so this is interesting here. Just ETF, just kind of gapping up there today. So just a little bit of caution off of that one. That thing could bounce anywhere. And then JD, really getting interesting right here on JD. Really liking this this candle here. I like the increased volume. I like how it's poking its head above here. So a bit of a breakout candle. I think it's drifting up here after hours too. So let's keep an eye on that one tomorrow too. Great find on JD. So what else? Let's take a look. So we got let's see there. So you got JD looking really, really good there. Great stuff, guys. And what else? So thank you, Shirley. Appreciate it. Michael, so CCL might be getting sued for holding employees hostage during COVID. Oh, boy. Well, we'll see how that goes. Sounds bullish to me. so good stuff there. Razo, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Let's say take two. Take two interactive. Yeah, good push here today. Wow, what an intraday move. Look at that candle there at the O. It's like, boom. And could be forming like a bit of a bull flag there in the intraday, but watch the upper shadow there on the daily chart. Baidu, I know, really incredible move today. This is one that we pointed out in the live stream. I actually tried to get in this and missed my entry today. It happens, but I don't like to chase things, right? So I was looking here off of this breakout candle. I really liked a little bit of a retrace in here. I was trying to get in. I think it was, I can't remember which one it was, like 225 calls or something like that. That would be a little bit too far. Maybe it was 215s. Yeah, the 215s. Tried to get in those and I put a bid out there for $2. It skipped over my bid, and these things ended up hitting like $10 today. So just an incredible move on Baidu. Big breakout candle, so that's definitely going to be on the radar there. Great find on that one. TSM, again, was interesting as well. It's kind of gapping up here this morning, and a decent strong candle there. Fresh highs on TSM. And NEO, again, we just looked at right there, kind of poking its head above the cutoff. I'd like to have seen a little more volume on it, but we'll see what it does tomorrow, see if it gets some follow through. And then AAL. AAL hanging in there, nice reversal, nice about a 180 move right there, back over the ADMA on AAL. So let's see how it goes going into tomorrow too. Art, what's happening? Good to see you. Thanks for making it. Let's take a look at NET. Yeah, NET with a nice little hammer reversal right there. Good intraday action. Look at the check out the triangle breakout today. Good gravy. Nice volume coming in here. We talked about volume breakouts. Look at this volume that came in here. Nice little inside five. Boom for a move to the upside. Great find on NET. So it's hanging in there, right? It's hanging in there. It's a little bit below the 80 MA, but might try to push up to test it. JP Morgan, wild action here today, but double inside day on JP Morgan. So I like that. Great find on double inside day on JP Morgan. So let's see if that can break out one way or the other. And then Piton. Yeah, so Piton hung in there today. A little declining volume, but it did hang in there. So it was kind of a grindy-ish type intraday price action, right? But still pretty decent, right? So a nice little pushback over the ADMA on Piton. So good stuff. Great finds. Thanks, I appreciate it. Rocky, what's going on? Billy, let's take a look. Oh, wow. Look at Billy. Woo! A lot of China sector names were pretty strong today, right? We saw some relative strength in some names like JD. I think PDD was stronger for a little bit. Obviously, Baidu. Yeah, and Billy, nice move right there, too. Good breakout candle on Billy. And working its way up after hours, too. So good find on that one. M King, what's happening? Wanting to ride the Bitcoin train with options, can you recommend a ticker other than Riot? IV's very high. Yeah, it's really tough. I mean, there's what is it, GTB or what's the Bitcoin kind of ETF? There's like a little Bitcoin ETF. Guys, you got to remind me here. It's like GTB, Bitcoin Generation Inc. No. Oh, GBTC. This guy right here. GBTC is kind of like a. It doesn't have options on it, unfortunately, but it's a cheaper kind of ETF version of Bitcoin. Otherwise, you've got Mara. I think is the one that is kind of a play. Something like Mara is like one of the plays on those. Overstock sometimes can be a kind of a Bitcoin mover, but that's kind of that doesn't really do that anymore. Yeah, Riot. I know it's tough. It's tough. I wish they had options on it. I wish they really wish they had options on Bitcoin, but you can't settle. I mean, it'd be tough to settle in it, but it'd be kind of interesting. But good stuff there. Yeah. So Riot's 1 of 2, and the IV's high. It just kind of is what it is. So good stuff, GG. Yeah, so the difference between 15 and 30 orbs. So really what I look at is for the 15, I think it's a key level that we like to look at intraday anyway. It's just really, really important. The 30 orb I like after a 15, like a gapping name on news. The next day or the next couple days, I like to look at the 30 orbs on it to see how it handles those levels. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, intraday, the 15 I found to be extremely day tradable, so we've got that going on too. Nice, yeah, nice, Michael. Yeah, exactly. GBTC, thanks so much. And then pins, let's take a look. Not pins. Yeah, so pins a little bit of nasty pullback here intraday. Look at the intraday action there. This is like, boom, gave a little bit of flush, then they try to rally it at the end of the day. So kind of hanging in there with a lower shadow. It's still in this choppy, sloppy range right now on pins, so a little bit out of play right now. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no options on. I know, Michael. Yeah, it kind of stinks, but it's a cheaper name to trade, right? You can buy a share or two or whatever your threshold is, and you can still play along with it. And $32, not too bad. And yeah, so Apple, let's take a look. Compared to $28,000, $32 isn't such a bad deal. So anyway, Apple, yeah. What did we say yesterday? Dark cloud cover, 60% chance of follow through on dark cloud cover days, and Apple got a little bit of downside follow through today. Maybe it wants to come down and test the 80 on Apple, Anil. And then Google, let's take a look. Yeah, Google again, another fall through here. It also had dark cloud cover yesterday. That got some downside follow through, but it held the 50-day a little bit there. So good stuff on that. Anki, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Let's take a look at Facebook. Oh yeah, we talked about this last night, right? So this upper shadow here, it had a great candle 2 days ago, right? And then yesterday I was like, is this a pause day? Oh no, it's got an upper shadow right at the prior resistance level and then flush right there. So that was pretty interesting there on Facebook. Let's take a look at Snow. Yeah, Snow again could be a double pause day right here. Watch out for this one, right? Increased volume right here. If it gets below that 50-day moving average, remember my projected move down, a symmetrical move, could be pretty nasty for a zigzag move down. Little Elliott wave zigzag action. Baba. Yeah, great gap up today and then couldn't hold the 8-day, right? Kind of pushed back below it right there under the 80 MA. So good stuff. Yeah, my pleasure. Good stuff. M King. Yeah, my pleasure. Neil. Yeah, my pleasure. M King. So you got Amazon. Yeah, let's take a look at Amazon. So interesting on Amazon, right? So I had a huge breakout candle the other day, right? Epic. Right, we looked at this, right? 15 orb reversal, right? Volume breakout. Look at the volume. This thing was trading like Tesla the other day. This is a big move. And they got some decent follow through the next day, and then today was just blah, right? So it could be a double pause day on it, right? So it could be, but I really wish it had closed like a little bit in the higher range, so like it was an inside day that closed a little higher up. So let's kind of keep an eye on the levels and see how it holds going into tomorrow. It's got a big geometric line above, so it just kind of seems to be calming down. We'll still keep an eye on it though and see if we can get going. And then Tesla, yeah. So Tesla was a big mover today. We traded that today in the group. Gave a couple good moves. Some folks did really well on it. Held for a long time. Incredible move on Tesla today. Here's your volume, right? Look at the volume right here on this 15-minute chart. Boom, more volume right here, and then just rides the 80 MA up for the day. Again, a little bit of choppy action right here, and then it keeps going. Right, so good stuff there on Tesla, and really, really strong, right? Fresh all-time highs. So let's see if we get some follow through the upside going into tomorrow. Again, normally, Tesla trades well on a Thursday, Friday. We like it on Fridays. Today is basically like a Thursday because tomorrow's basically like a Friday, right? So tomorrow might see some more crazy action on Tesla. So definitely something to look at there. So good. So Michael, so you got BNGO. Oh yeah, and BNGO is his name. Oh my goodness, look at that. Another crazy mover. Great find on that too. Yeah, China names except Baba, right? Except Baba. So yeah, even Neo looking pretty good there too. Yeah, JP Morgan, Geo. So JP Morgan with a double inside day, definitely on the radar going into tomorrow. Mookie, what's happening? Good to see you. Thanks for making it. So we got Foot Locker. Again, a lot of times likes to move in tandem with Nike, right? But leaving a lot of upper shadows right here off the inside day. It might want to come back and test the bottom of that range just in case it's not happy where it's at. So that's a possibility. And AMD broke the downtrend. Yeah, it did. Nice 180 reversal right here. I would like to close above the 80 MA, kind of close right at it. So we'll keep an eye on it and see if we can continue to work to the upside again. We got one more day tomorrow. Just look for some interesting setups, but don't force anything tomorrow in case there's low volume. So good stuff there. Rosalind, yeah, GBTC, appreciate it. Yeah, fantastic. Great, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so Visa, guys, this is, I think Tracy pointed this out yesterday. Doji sandwich. We put this on the bullish game plan, public game plan yesterday, right? So breakout candle, pause day, and then boom for a big move to the upside. The credit card names are so strong today. Left you with an upper shadow on that one, but a nice breakout on Visa today. ZI Hanging in there, a bit of an upper shadow, but some bullish price action intraday today, definitely, before it pulled back a little bit. PGNY, same thing, right? A little bit of an upper shadow right there. TMO, still kind of grinding around in that sideways channel, so really kind of crazy on that one. SI, yeah, wow, Silvergate, wow, nice move off of that hammer off of the ADMA, so nice job there. LSPD, inside day, but grinding its way up. DCBO, good push on the DCBO, wow, nice find on that one. Melly, little intraday action there, inside day up there with a bit of a hammer. Again, that's a crazy name to trade right there, expensive. NVIDIA, again, looks like it's trying to break out of that geometric line there today. We're going to keep an eye on it tomorrow, see if we can get over the highs over the 50-day and through that thin cloud. But it started to perk up today for sure. And we talked about the inside 15 reversal off the 15 or below today, which is pretty amazing. Cree with a good push from the rows there. BLNK, again, a lot of these charging names struggled early. And then dip bought on that one. So nice hold there at the 80 on BLNK. VLDR. Yeah, nice little follow through there from the doji, little doji reversal off of that one. So we can look for some follow through. I think it's up a little bit after hours. Nice job on that one. Again, Plug too. Again, a lot of these names kind of pushed down a little bit. Wow, Plug is pushing after hours here too. So very, very nice on that one. And Band. Well, it could be a double pause day. Just be careful. It's kind of retesting that geometric line. A breakdown below that line, and the cloud could see some more downside. So good stuff. Yeah, Creighton. Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks so much again for tuning in. Now let's BTBT Bitcoin play. Let's take a look. BTBT. Let's see. BTBT. Does this one have options on it? No options on this one, unfortunately. But another one that another cheap name that you could look at. It's a great find on that one. Thanks, Nilesh. Appreciate it. M King, what's going on? So hey, there are Bitcoin options on a website called Ledger X Safe. Very easy to use, a bit spready. Maybe information used. Oh, cool. Thanks. I appreciate it. Nice. So Ledger X, really good stuff. Thanks so much. Creighton, so potentially last minute window dressing at 2020. Tesla! I love it, exactly. So Tesla again. Tesla! End of the year, exactly. So nice push to all-time highs right there. Let's see if it gets any follow through to the upside going into tomorrow morning. Very possible. Bitcoin futures might be the play. Margin requirements, of course. Yeah, exactly. A little bit pricey. James, who's buying puts? James. I love it. So Geo Ulta, let's take a look. Yeah, nice bullish little engulfing move there today. So let's see if we get some follow through the upside on that one. KO, hanging in there. Coca-Cola, a little bit of a push there after hours. MA. Yeah, MA again, just like Visa today. Nice doji sandwich up today. We love those ones going in today. Okta with a compressed inside day right there, closing basically, and yes, the prior day's lows, right? So watch out for some downside on Okta, and of course BTBT. You know, decent move right there. PayPal might eventually be a Bitcoin trade, but we'll see how it goes. I know, yeah, well, Visa was pretty intense. Very, very nice on that one. FSLR. Yeah, hanging in there with the inside day today, a little bit, ticking a little bit higher after hours. Cecil, what's going on? Good to see you. Let's take a look at CRWD. Again, what an incredible move on that name recently. Big breakout candle, kind of pausing right here, kind of choppy action. So let's see how it holds that inside day. Maybe we could break above those levels. So good stuff. Great charts tonight, guys. Great questions, too. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this series. We really like talking about stuff that helps make folks successful, and we're going to be talking more about some ideas and stuff in the newsletter this weekend. So if you guys aren't part of the group, definitely look at joining. Links are in the description there. The newsletter comes out every Sunday, and it gets us prepped for the week, and of course it gets access to the private Twitter and Discord if you guys are interested in joining. But other than that, guys, really appreciate it. Had fun this week. It's been great. We'll still see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. And of course, we'll see you guys Sunday for the Elliott Wave Show. I hope everybody has an awesome New Year's, and here's hoping that 2021 meets everybody with great success and great health. So again, guys, I really appreciate everybody for being here. I appreciate everybody for tuning in and checking out the video. I appreciate everybody for your support. Hope everybody has a wonderful evening. We'll see you early tomorrow morning for the morning videos. Everybody have a great night, and stay healthy out there, and remember your risk first, and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you guys soon.